Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we?
Yeah. All right, here I am down at Cooters Garage because of a piece of shit, rotten Jeep drain plug failure. You can see that thing stripped the shit out. So Mike's got a nice grabbing socket we'll put on that. It was 13 mil. It might be down to about 12 or 11. I tried everything in the book, vice grips, you name it. I couldn't get it. So hopefully we have some good luck today and get that out. All of this shit just for an oil change. Common problem with Jeep. Years ago with my Rubicon, same thing happened, and I had to order a new drain plug for it. Take a look at this socket. See how it's tapered, and it can, you basically pound this on with a hammer, and then as I turn the socket counterclockwise, it's going to cut in and hopefully take care of things. I doubt that the 12 is gone. I mean, that drain plug's been rounded out. We're probably going to be using this 12 or 11. So I'm going to get underneath the vehicle and see what we can use a hammer and get that thing on the bolt head. Okay, I ended up using a 13 from Mike's special extraction socket set. You can see that the 12 I actually had a hard time hammering it on. I just couldn't get it. So pounded on the 13. I got a very long 3/8 ratchet on there. Hopefully we get some movement. So. All right, this freaking thing worked. I got movement, and let me tell you something. Even with this long bar, this is probably a 16-inch, 18-inch bar. It took a little bit, but I got movement. So now we'll be able to get the oil pan underneath this thing, the catch pan, and get this damn drain plug out. Wow. All right, wow. What a job this has been, but here we go. There we go. Warm oil. Yep.
I can get a part number or whatever for Rick to put in the video. These I get from my Snap-on tool guy, and I tell you, they've saved us more than once. There's nothing on the plastic package here, but these came from my Snap-on tools guy, and they're worth every penny they charge for. He's happy. Mrs. Recon will be happy.
Yeah, so I had a spare drain plug from the JK, and happily it fit nice. You can see a brand new drain plug in the oil pan of the 2018 Grand Cherokee. So now I can get this thing off the jack stands, drop it down, pull the filter, put a new filter, and put 6 quarts of COW20 high mileage synthetic, full synthetic. So total success. There you go. Typical 3.6, 24 millimeter on the oil filter cooler assembly. I'm going to pull that off, put a, I don't have a Mopar. The Mopar filter for this is an MO349. I had an STP oil filter. It's brand new. I'm throwing that in. And then we're going to focus on this 2500 right here. We're going to change a unit bearing. Customer has a humming noise. His truck is humming because it doesn't know the words.
It was fine for like a week, and then the light came back on.
The old gasket? So here we go. I got a Fram. I thought it was an STP. It's a Fram TG11665. There it is. And I just put the new gasket on the assembly. So we'll just put that right on there and be done with it.
Hey, did I tell you? I didn't tell you. I think I told you. I don't think Jim Steele told anybody. But I told Jim, Jim was going to get it from Bill's.
All right, just like the JK. Now my JK is a 2015 with a 3.6, which does 5W20. In 2018, the 3.6 per spec was 0W20. And I went with high mileage. This vehicle has 78,000 miles. Generally speaking, after 70,000 miles, you can start running the high mileage synthetic. It's supposed to have some additives to kind of swell up gaskets and seals and so forth. So that's what's going in. Grand Cherokee here, 2018, requires 6 quarts. So total success here. Here we go. 6 quarts, 0W20. Okay. 6 quarts of oil in the 3.6.
Is that what the JKs take also?
Yes. All right. Brand new oil. Check the fill. Completely perfect, right where it needs to be. And once again, 0W20 Pennzoil, full synthetic. That's actually what, there's this like MS rating that Jeep / Mopar wants you to use, and Pennzoil actually has that rating. Honestly, on the JK, on my 3.6, I use Mobile 1, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I use the Pennzoil on this vehicle, and I've been staying with it. So I'm just tightening up this engine cover, and that's a wrap. Total success. I'm so glad I came down to Mike's. He had the extraction tool, and I'm very fortunate that I had an extra drain plug, brand new drain plug. So no harm, no foul. All right. All right, we have a 2500 right here down at Cooters Garage. Customer complained, GMC customer complained of a humming sound. Mike pulled both unit bearings, and quite frankly, they felt great. So that's not the issue. Mike's now thinking, hey, maybe it's a messed up tire. So probably going to put this thing back together and take it for a ride and see if we can hear the sound that the customer is hearing.
The same.
All right, we just did a comparison between the passenger and driver unit bearing on this GMC 2500, and honestly, unit bearings feel good. There's no play, there's no slop, they're quiet, they sound like they're greased well.
I think they have.
Here we go, you can see Mike's putting the unit bearings back on. No problem found, really. We're thinking about a tire rotation. Definitely, the front tires are worn almost down to the wear bars. The rear tires have much, much more. So maybe the sound that he's hearing is a...
It is the same thing with doing a JK. It's too, what I found, it's much easier to find a bad bearing when you separate it from rotating the axle.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of, the CV boots in here have resistance to them.
All right, you can see that the rotors have been reinstalled. The unit bearings on the passenger side have been torqued to 150 foot-pounds. Swing that caliper around. Mike said the pads look great. Big ass caliper going on that rotor. Nice.
Bolts. Yeah, I just done these brakes, 6 months ago or something, so. I'm gonna make sure I didn't do that on the other side.
Okay, so unit bearings are going in, ABS sensor on the GMC 2500, followed by the rotor, the rotor holding bolt. You can see it right there. And then we'll get that big ass caliper on there, and we swapped the tires out, so we're gonna actually take the rear tires, bring them forward, and see if there's an improvement, and then take this vehicle for a ride. 150 foot-pounds, greasing the upper and lower control arms with the DeWalt battery-operated grease gun. Finished. I mean, I was texting with him for a while.
Ready to